And his name is John C.
I will never not remember that comes through so damn loud. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. It is a Monday night, folks. We have made it to the top of the week, and we are heading downhill from here. Maybe that's not a good way to start the stream, but anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a kick-ass weekend. I know I did. I'm doing pretty good here, and I'm not John Cena. But I will say that it has been a crazy busy weekend. Got a lot of stuff done, lots of things to catch up on. Tonight, our focus in game, at least, is going to be working our way through 3.2. We finished up 3.1 last stream on Friday, and we were able to see some of the Warriors of Darkness and find out a little bit more shenanigans like that. We saw the people in the Holy See basically say that, yeah, they don't necessarily like all the dragons around here. So there's dissent here in Ishgard. All the while Nidhogg is off in the distance with our boy Estinian. It's there's a lot of stress. A lot of stress going on right here. How are you guys doing? How is your Monday night? I hope you guys are feeling well. I'm feeling pretty good myself. See everyone's here. See all the people. Opal, Nicola, I got you. Nomad, I got you. Vernacular, Galactic, and Sir Nix. Time Chase. I almost called you Time Cheeser. Sorry, Time Chaser. Seneca, Techno, what's up, everyone? I am Insanity, Die, and all of that. The rest. Tax Fraud, ready to go. Hopefully, Urion J comes back and redeems himself because he was seen with Elizabeth. Just saying. Anyway, I do want to read the post real quick because Nomad went back to writing the post. So let me pull that up real quick. I gotta get the voice. You gotta get the setting right. You gotta make sure everything is good, right?
At Planet Fitness, you
that
can
just came through Sula. That wasn't on the community page. That was I got an ad for my own stream. That's ironic. All right, here you go. You ready? Dragons in Ishgard, warriors of darkness, truly the gears of change grind on. Can Ishgard and its people ride this wave of change to new heights, or will they be ground to coffee dust by the ever-turning gears? That was a good touch. Who are these warriors of darkness? Where do they come from? Why do they seem so familiar? Will the Scions ever be whole again? So many questions, so few spoilers. Grab your cups and tune in as our hero attempts to navigate this maelstrom of change where the only constants are the groans and the stash. Nomad, I'm so glad that you did it. It's so good. And I'm sorry for everyone who just caught all of that that Planet Fitness ad. I clicked on my live stream because it popped up and it was like, hey, guess what? That was a good one. Nomad, I like it. Witchy Bunny, I see you there. Shy Blue Hope, Eric Rose, what's going on? It has been a weekend. So just real quick, I like to give you guys a recap so you guys know kind of what shenanigans I'm up to and what I have going on. So this weekend on Saturday, I basically spent the whole day demoing. I am cleaning up our basement, removing some drywall, sealing it. I'm going to do some work down there, do some dad shenanigans, wear a pair of cargo shorts, have a hammer in one side, cell phone on a belt buckle, which will piss my wife off. She hates that for some reason. But gonna fix up that basement and possibly turn it into a new streaming cave or a gaming cave. I haven't decided yet. But I think that will be something fun. That's gonna be something that we get to work on. I think that once we actually get to it and get it all set up, it'll start to picture out better. But right now it's gonna be a mix of like a kids play area and a caffeinated dad gaming area. So that way I'm out of the rooms up here. Own coffee shop, DIY dad. Of course you have to. And you have to do it very carefully because I've made mistakes and it's been expensive. Not on this project, but on previous projects. So that was our big thing. And then on Sunday, we built a duck hut. That's not an exaggeration. That is literally what we did. We built an actual duck hut for the ducks at my family's farm. They got too big of their cage, so we had to get some fencing and we built a duck hut. We streamlined it so the water didn't come in too much. They're Peking ducks, so they're big, white, and goofy. So yeah, that's yeah, that's really what we I spent the whole weekend, and it was a busy weekend. I got like no content work done whatsoever, so I'm sorry if there's a delay in videos. It's very busy over here. You are not beating the allegations, the dad allegations. I will say what was funny was at one point, I was working on taking some of the drywall down because the previous owner of the house had some drywall over into a corner. Got a little bit of black mold just because of where we're at. We do get quite a bit of water. So I went ahead and I was tearing it down, and my old man was helping me, and I wanted to be like, yeah, check this out, because you always see the demo shows, right? You see like, you know, This Old House, or Good Bones, I think is one of them, or like they're all the people go in there, the two brothers, they go in and demo stuff, and it's always cool because they get to tear down all the drywall. I took down a piece of drywall and I got whacked by a 2x4 because I thought I was going to be cool. I was like, yeah, this is cool. I was talking to my dad. I was like, hey, you should go get my wife, bring her down here with the camera. Like, this would be cool. Post this like on, like, I don't know, Twitter or Instagram. This would be awesome. Look at Calf Dad go. And it's like I came up with like the cartoon bump on the head, like I was like Bugs Bunny. Like, no, I was like, don't do it. It's too embarrassing. I need a minute to sit down and think with my thoughts. A caffeinated dungeon. So basically that's what happened. Anyway, I had to share that embarrassment. Moving on. Perverted, what's going on? Hope you are doing well. Glad your shirt has already been ripped off. So where we are sitting here outside of House 4 Temps manor, out of the that's Huber's, that is. Yeah, I know. I got too full of myself, and then I was like, just take it down, take the video down. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Man, we were making so much noise, breaking all that stuff, and it was fun for what we could break it down. And I actually really, oh hey, I'm Billy's mom, Hori Boulder. That's Hori Boulder. Yeah, it was a lot of fun breaking all that stuff down and doing all that. But man, we made a ruckus. Certainly. It's quite the opposite. My my dad was sitting there and he was like, "We live in you're living in your new home and you gotta be quiet. You gotta, like, you're making too." My dad was like very cautious about the noise. I didn't get it. It hits back. First roll of demo work as a warning. I was hoping she got like a good shot. Like it was like the wood was like slapping down like right there. It's right up here actually. And there's still a little mark. Oh. Anyway, Dr. Roots got something for you. Colton at Hori Boulder, and I can never say your name. I said Flemens the Fur. Flemin. Oh, we gotta turn up that background music because you guys can't hear squat. There's our boy Thancred. Krile. We met Krile. Flamin. Is that what it is? Is it Flamin? Looking kind of frozen. What a vacation house cat. I'm out. This is my just. I'm out just enjoying the nature and enjoying the scenery. And also, I have a whole stack of animal crackers. By the way. May have just found the answer. All right, so we might find Minfilia now. That's basically the whole gang, right? Krile, best Scion. Made it. Waiting for a fate. Oh, okay, yeah. I gotta get some done. I gotta get some more storm seals, so then I can level up and unlock the most important aspect of Final Fantasy. And that's fashion. There was no need for the snap. There was a need for the snap. Okay. All right, good. I'm just making sure. Making sure I'm still on the same page. Once I get enough poetics, I actually looked at the helmet that goes with this set that I have, and I can't, it's like augmented something, but it's like the Heavensward level, the Heavensward augmented gear. I also was figuring it out, like the helmet looks so goofy because it's like the Allegan helmet for I guess it was for male or for dragoons, and it was like it only covered the eyes, but the stash and the hat or the head was up. Yeah. His Lord Farron saga, but in Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, the Shire set, yes. Most important thing is, of course, the fashion. Did I post everywhere? I did post everywhere. Most important thing is, of course, the fashion. That is something that I've realized as my time has gone on here in Final Fantasy XIV. Best helmet is a hat. Save the sets, they're multi-class. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I think I saw it. It wasn't just for Dragoon, it actually also doubled for Reaper. I want to say it was for Reaper. I think, yeah. Luna Wolf's Heart is around me, and someone, I see the emotes, which I always think is funny, is because I can't see them because I'm lost in a cutscene, but I can see the emotes of people around me while they're doing stuff. Maiming is Dragoon and Reaper. Okay, all right, there you go. Good leveling gear. I'm gonna need it. For our comrades' return, may I impose meeting the Limsa docks. Here comes a nod. There's a nod. There's the first nod of the night. All right, so we're gonna go to Limsa to go meet our boy Hori Boulder. Good God. Fending his tanks. Look, Luna and Dyer here. It's like I had a feeling I had a feeling there was two potatoes watching me, two tiny potatoes, also known as spectators. Anyway, we get to go head off over to Limsa to go meet up with Lemon. Hey, see, that one was pretty good, and that was baked in. You guys can boo all you want. Your tears mean nothing. Where the hell do I have to go, actually? Oh, man, there's a lot of people here. They must have all finished the MSQ. I don't even have the Arcanist games. I have a Harper. Suffering, waiting for a specific fate. Why do you make me suffer even more? You know what's funny, though, is like, if you guys come to the stream, you know that I'm damn well going to be saying these weird dad jokes that are going to hopefully make you laugh. Vernacular, I think you told me that they're actually helping you in the business world, which is nice. That's great. But it's like, these are the reasons why. This is why I provide such stress to you guys. I don't know. It's like providing the dad joke and providing the groans, it makes you tougher to deal with cringy situations in real life. Right? Right? Aha. Oh, he's onto something. Oh, I'm just saying. Oh, look at that. Write that one down. Stick that in your cob and smoke. Nobody smokes cobs anymore. Why can't I leave? Okay, thank you. Oh, there's Flamin. Resilient. Wait, hold on. You ready? I gotta turn it like this. Nod. There's another nod. I put the coffee down. But the Braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell on us on the market, it was all we could do to escape. Colton Nett, Hori Boulder. A Hanish vessel. Oh, he got an armor upgrade. Nice. Okay. Oh. We don't know where she is. Oh, the cat. I don't like the cat ears down. The cat ears down. That's kind of upsetting. Tab system, display settings, uncheck frame rate when client is inactive. Oh, okay. All right, I'm definitely going to do that. Because you guys can see when I go over here, because I have my stream set up over here, and I have my chat right there, and then I have the main game right here, so it's not, it's unperturbed. But that's something good. I didn't know that. Oh, Hori Boulder doing Hori Boulder faces. Another nod. Yeah, let me fix that. That is, that's kind of annoying. I pray each time that you won't, and then I'm disappointed every time. But for real though, I will be an uncle in roughly 2 months. I'm gonna keep those in my back pocket. You gotta. Also, we're getting some Garland stuff. Thancred looks terrible. You see the hair is blocking his one eye.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Can you guys hear that? I'm gonna turn. I might have to turn up the background music. There you go.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
He didn't have, when he had the helmet on, he still had his hair right here. One eye was showing, but his hair was right here. So theoretically, he could have just pushed the other bit of hair out of his way so he could see. But he's, oh wait a sec. Do you notice this? Look, do you guys notice this? The two different eye colors. One's brown, which he used to have, and then this one over here is white. Is this gonna be like kind of like Y'shtola when Y'shtola went through the live stream just like Thancred did. Y'shtola went through, but she took like, I guess, like a larger blast of it because she cast the spell. Because he went through it, is his eye white now? Right? He's in his emo era. Sharanigan. He's going through a phase. Okay, alright. So that's a cool little, that's a little touch, because I think when we first saw him last episode, and then even at the beginning of this one, he had the eye patch over it.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out.
He's edgy now. Lost sight in that eye too. Maybe.
Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
Ooh, Thancred got feelings for Minfilia?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Ooh, Krile going straight for the throat.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
It's not the same as Y'shtola, I think. The main thing for him is that he just can't use magic anymore. Yeah, and that's, I think that was kind of the idea, is because when he went through the live stream, he lost some of his magic. But it also, I just got to call out this point right here. Krile is just like going straight for the throat, like, so how long have you had a crush on her? Wink. Wink. He's a grumpy teen. Krile, I like Krile, man. Yeah, and I know, it's like Thancred is Minfilia's adopted father, because when the Gubu attacked, he basically took her under her wing, and once her real dad died, now correct me if I'm wrong, once her real dad died at the Gubu attack, probably saying that wrong, Thancred kind of like stepped in and saved her, but her dad died. It was the only member of the Scions I would trust to be a parent. That's an awkward silence.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed.
He was distracted because he was flirting with some of the women, and if he were paying attention, he could have stopped the Gubu, or at least slowed it down. So now he totally looks after Minfilia out of guilt. It's not because he's like just, oh, hey, I'm just going to step in and be a protector. He feels guilty because he could have done more. Yeah, the old 1.0 cutscene.
I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility.
That's a good touch.
On the path.
That's a good character development for Thancred, man. I'm not gonna lie, I did the what do you call it? The tier list for Thancred, and I was like, yeah, you know, like it kind of sucked, you know, that he was like possessed and all that, but you know, that's one thing. But it's like, this is a good layer for him. I like this. Tier list. Tier list is coming. I want to get through all of Heavensward and do the Alliance raid. Possibly another Hildebrand.
She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every scion's. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light. Our hope for a brighter future.
That's cool.
She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
The Gubu incident was a false flag. No, I am not joking. And Minfilia is a doubt the cat mom was a part of it. How do you, King Joe just joking? What do you how do you mean? And I don't mean this in any kind of rude way. Could you explain that? Flirtiness is just a mask of Thancred. That makes sense.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
Okay, Krile understanding that this is a little bit of a touchy subject.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
Thancred needs therapy. Possibly.
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend.
Nicola, Thancred's my boy.
When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope.
Most of the Scions need therapy. I mean, I think that's also why the Dark Knight quest was so damn good. Like, the Dark Knight quest was just immaculate, man. I mean, it talks about the Warrior of Light literally going through, like, the worst kind of trauma. Hell yeah.
And neither will I.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
What was your personal breakdown? Summon Therapy Ranger for this whole dang game. The Gubu incident was set on by Flamin, who was a different person back then. She was a dancer, right? Oh wait, hold on, King Joe. It was an incident to set up the Garleans and push Ulda into a more aggressive stance against them. There were 5 people a part of the plot. Ah, okay, okay. Got you. All right, so it was all around guilt. Minfilia was just a teenager. Ah, that's sick. That's terrible. You're not touching nothing, Krile. All the Heavensward budget went to them passing that one item last stream, and that was it. That's all that you got. Bonjour, I have returned. Hey, Dai and Luna, or Pint Size, just out of curiosity, I was gonna say, why are you dancing around Ping Ping? Not something that I thought I was gonna say, but, you know. Zara over here, rocking the Viper. Those are pretty cool swords, not gonna lie. Blew off in the background, got it. Tiniest, I see you over there. We'll get back to the whole group. We'll get back one day. It's all right. You guys got your stuff to do. There's so much stuff to do. We got accused. She accused us of debauchery. Allowed to touch. She's the smart one. Krile, I actually kind of like in her own way, because Krile is also like, she's coming in with her own personality, but she also knows enough. She has a bigger personality, and that is not a joke to say anything about her height. Let me just say. But she also is wise enough, I should say, to understand that other people are going through this trauma, and instead of just kind of like steamrolling it over with her big personality, she knows how to recede and let it step back. And that's something I've noticed with each interaction that she's had. She's really, really good. Aunt, big sister vibes, right? She's got a lot of big aunt. Just finishing level 90 Viper jaw quest before I came to stream. It's an entertaining jaw. Wait, do that again? Hold on, Pint Size, do that. Do that one more time, look. This is what the Sultana Banana did, the laugh. Look, watch. The red panda getting on top was, that was a very good touch. Very good touch indeed. Feels like an adult. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like one of those adults who actually... I'm an adult, but it's like I need a more adultier adult to come handle something. And it's more what it feels like when she's around. Hori Boulder! I'm so glad to see it. Damn, he got an armor upgrade and everything. Where's your shield, bro? The Lala laugh is always hilarious. Alyss. What's it? Sing me another song. Oh, that looks like the the fight for the girl from the Coils of Bahamut. What's her name? The Garlean. Damn it, hold on. Who's the Garlean at the end? Yeah, Nail Van Darnest. Yes. Yeah, that's for Harder's done. Yeah, I did the extreme for... Good God. Gotta go and talk to everyone. It's the extreme for... what's it? For Ultima Weapon. We did it. Yeah, Nail Van Darnest. Look for an adult and you realize that you're an adult there. Whenever I hear that, and it's like, I need an adult! And it's like, sir, you are an adult. And it's like... Are you sure? Those animal crackers came in handy. I was curious. I should have taken them back down, but now that they're here, I'm making it a part of the stream. You're watching it live, folks. Krile feels like she'd actually help when we get into trouble. The Nail Savage as well as the Thornton Extreme was there as well. Yeah, there's a bunch there that Galactic has asked me to do. But again, before I go and get everyone like ready to go and start doing stuff here on Goblin, I gotta wait for character transfers to come back. That's one thing I want to do. You have to grow up, and but you don't. You have to grow old, but you don't have to grow up. That is true. Actually, damn, those animal crackers are like they're hitting kind of different right now. Homie, literally, his name is Homie. I don't remember him. Hori Boulder and his brother Ocher Boulder. Everybody can transfer to Oceania. Y'shtola would let you burn and then make you give an essay of why you burned. It's like, here's why you did something dumb. Here's why you were dumb, and I need you to acknowledge that you know that you did something dumb. Bip, bip, bip. That is Y'shtola, and I believe that, but that's also secondhand Matoya. Let's call it what it is. That's why she's the best, and I love her character for it. I really hope we get more Matoya in this quest line. Don't spoil it for me. Every time I have the interactions with Matoya, I'm like, I love this lady. Damn, she's awesome. Coming out with like stray right hooks on Elfie the second she meets. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Ori Boulder seems to be in good spirits now that his brother's here. Can't wait to see you go through the raids. I'm excited for the raids. Legitimately, now that I want to make sure that I get my gear up to a substantial par, or at least on level for I think it's like 240, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like most of my gear is okay. I mean, most of my things are... Oh, that ring is horrendous. That one's fine. I need to get another ring. Yeah, basically, I just need to get another ring. I need to get gloves and a helmet. And then I should be good as far as having full 240. Which I think should be more than enough for the raids and all that stuff. Which I know that you technically... I want to do mine raids. We got to make it challenging, you know? Ori Boulder's drinking. It's a PG stream. Can't drink nothing but water. PG Nomad. Ochre. Sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna say it's Cyreneth or Cyreneth? Cyreneth? Vamaros? Thank you. When I see something written down and I go and try to speak it, a lot of the times I don't intentionally get it wrong, but I get it wrong because I do something the way it has to translate in my head, I guess, if that makes sense. And then I have to say it a couple of times to work through it. So that's also the kind of the joke when everyone was like all laughing, aha, he's saying all these Welsh names from Limsa. I'm over here fighting for my life, and you guys are like, oh, don't worry, it's just this. You guys have been very accommodating for me, let me just say. Mine Heavensward Alliance raids. But see, the thing is, though, guys, if we are going to do the raids and all that, like, I kind of want the challenge. That's one of the reasons that I loved the Crystal Tower. And the Crystal Tower was, I mean, it was fine. Like, it took a couple attempts, but... You know, it was good. Wasn't criticism. No. And I never took it as criticism. Don't worry. Oh, you're going to hate the drill names. Unlike Papa Meow. That's the correct way to say it. I'm just glad we saw him last in cutscene. Head of the queue, of course. Nod. More of a cookie. Goes with coffee. Papa Meow forever. And I didn't change that setting. Gotta scroll up. I think it was right here. Here we go. Go system configure, display settings. And there we go. Now, does that work when I click off over here? Oh, it does. Look at this. Look, you ready? And you guys have no change over there. Oh, awesome. Look at that. I vibe with half these names in Dawn Trail. So far, I've been amazing. Haven't even gotten to haven't got to M Walkers. M Walkers looks like everything about M Walker looks good. Oh, Poyorogo or Pororago. I think that means we get to see our girl. Frog. In shout chat, honestly, gives me life. What? Okay, so I'm out of curiosity. So I'm very much American. I don't even try to hide it. And I don't think that there's really any way that I can. I think on was it 4th of July? No. Memorial Day back in May, end of May. Wore American flag and I did all that. What is, and this is only for people who are outside of the country, and I'm just curious. Be kind about it, but what is your first thought of Americans? Like if someone says American, what is like the first bam? That's what I am. And again, please be nice, please be cordial. I do have mods watching, so if there's anything that's kind of touchy, it'll get removed, just so you guys know. Curious. Burger guns. Flags inside of free comp. Eagle. It's so aggressive is because every single person say Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl? Yeah. Quetzalcoatl. I think I'm saying it right. Quetzalcoatl. Dollar. Tourists. I'm surprised none of you said y'all. I was actually I was expecting that. Here, look. Y'all, like that. It's meant to, it can be used for singular or plural methods. All y'all. All y'all. Yeah. I mean, that's about how, I say it just in my normal stuff when I'm talking to my girls. I'll be like, y'all need to act better. You guys are not acting right. Really? I just think that's, I don't really think that that's like even just a specific Southern thing. We say yins here. Other impressions are way strong. But I just think it's funny. It's like, if you ever want to laugh, just Google, like AI pictures of the average American. And he said, be nice. And I appreciate that, Nomad. I really do. Google the average picture of an American, and it's always some guy, and he's wearing like the Uncle Sam hat. He's got 2 guns. There's a burger in like a bulletproof vest, and he's got 2 guns, American flags out his side, and then 2 eagles on his shoulders. Like, and there's an explosion in the background. AI country songs are hilarious. Oh, I've been loving that. So good. We are at the crux of beautiful, just mindless comedy. Yes, it is a little bit of mind rot, but. And he's saying, what the F is it killing me? Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. I had to look to see if the kids, or if I could hear the kids, and I think they're all asleep, so we're good. I can play that. Lost my truck to my dog and my wife. Did anyone tell you to unlock the blue quest in Idleshire, keeping up with the Alapos? Because it's a quest you should do. Nobody's told me about that. Not yet. Opal has told me to check out every single blue quest that I can find. Opal is just like, if it's a blue quest in Heavensward, you just do it. Just trust me. Thancred also has his eye patch back on. It's raining its ass off here, and everyone's just standing. Look, Alfie is unbothered. This is the most manly I've seen him be. I was drunk the night my mama got out of prison. We do have umbrellas. Clothes for cold after all. Yeah, I mean, he's ready. He is ready. He learned. Oh, we get to go, Master Matoya. Keeper of the Antitower. Okay, so basically Hydaelyn snatched up Minfilia's body and soul inside the Livestream, the same Livestream that took Thancred and Y'shtola out, and she put them in, or put her in there. But now we have to go and get her, but the only way to really search for her is to go to this Antitower, which Y'shtola knows what to do, but Matoya is the previous lighthouse keeper, basically. Now we have to go to beg Mama Matoya for help now. Sturdy time! Did such a wonderful and amusing criticisms of the U.S. in a stance. Oh, I mean, you know what's funny is, like, I don't get the we'll say the Americans. I don't get Americans as an American who can't poke fun at their own country. I come from a very, like, poke heavy, we'll say, like, family. I mean, however you wish to call it. My thought is that I gotta go this way. My thought is that if you can't objectively laugh at yourself, then you shouldn't be able to really talk bad about anyone else. Like, if you are on such a high perch that you can't take a joke or make a joke about something that you see within your country or something like that. That's like, I don't get mad when people are like, oh, you know, Americans eat a lot and, you know, they love burgers and stuff. And it's like, damn, yeah, we do. We eat a lot of burgers. And a good portion of Americans are a bit overweight. Like, I'm technically considered overweight, so what are you gonna do? There's a strong cultural tradition of dunking on themselves. Yeah. Oh, it's great. And you know why? You selves. You know why that's so good? Right? You know why it's so good to dunk on yourself? Is because out of that, essentially, you were removing ammo, and I said this on last stream, you were removing ammo from someone else's gun. They can't pick on you if you've already cut out the punchline. It's actually a very interesting tactic. This healthy trait keeps you grounded, chubby, and proud. Yeah. But to be fair though, the BMI scale over here, the BMI scale is screwed. Like, I'm not a very tall guy. I'm average, like 5'7". Problem is that I'm condensed, very dense. So every time I get my BMI, it's like, oh my God, you gotta stop eating. And it's like, they want me to lose 70 pounds. I ain't losing no 70 pounds. Good God, to me to fit the BMI scale, I had to be a damn twig. Does not sound very American. It does if you're trying to disarm a foe. Condensed dad. You self. They can't dunk on you if you've already dunked on yourself. Absolutely. Well, and that's the whole thought. My brother-in-law actually came up with that saying. He goes, "You took the ammo out of my gun. I can't pick on you." I'm like, I'm Canadian, so sorry. I love it. Sadly, I'm on Primal server and it doesn't seem to will let me visit Crystal server. Yeah, no, it won't let me it won't let people transition over. Opal's keeping watch for me, which I do appreciate. Isn't a good scale. Well, even as I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh damn, they want me to be down 50 pounds, and I'm like, animal cracker, delicious, so good. The BMI scale is always screwed anyway because it doesn't take into consideration fat mass versus fat-free mass, i.e. muscle. So if you have more muscle, but you're a shorter person, you're obese, you're going to be like considered morbidly obese. It's unfair. Oh, gunbreaker strat. Hurt yourself so they can't hurt you. She sniffs right through the BS and goes straight for Y'shtola. Nice. Wait, is this really where the entrance is? It's not like every entrance is sealed. Oh, except for this door right here. She's literally right here. This feels too easy. The line senator says no entry. Nod. It's practically like that. No entry. Old moldy hole needs sacrifices. All right, so I need to do the Antitower. Let's see if I can get some of the guys out here. Come join in, then we'll queue up. Nod. She's a watcher, so it stands to reason she's near the door. I mean, I guess, and maybe that's why her cave is like this. Oh, geez, this is going to be interesting. All right, so there's 3 spots. I need a tank, a healer, and a DPS. And there's 5 of you. Nicola, we're in the Dravanian hinterlands. Way down here, down to the bottom south. Everything but tank. All right, so let's say it's gonna sound stupid, but it's the only fair way. Let's say roll for tank. Whoever wants to tank out of the 5 of you, roll for it. I feel so dorky doing this because there's only 5 of you and you guys is busy dawn trailing. Yeah, I believe Galactic is doing something tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what let's check what he's up to. He's on another world. He's doing stuff. All right, Die, you have to invite me to a group. Because remember, I'm on trial and I can't invite anyone. All right, now we'll say roll for healer out of the 5 of you. Whoa! Zer got a 99. Woo! I think it's roll dice. Random roll, excuse me. Roll random 100. Slim pickings. Yeah, well, there's not too many people who can actually transfer servers. That's kind of where we're at right now. All right, so I guess we'll go with Zer. Yeah, Zer, you can heal. And last one is going to be DPS. Or DPS. 37, 86. Nicola with a 95. Luna with a 41. Woo. Yes, travel restrictions right now are kind of bad. Luna or Phoenix, I'm so sorry. Oh no, Phoenix down. Phoenix down. Don't worry, they come back up. That's kind of the thing. All right, if you could, please queue us for Antitower. I think they're dropping the travel ban next week. What's it, Ormchild? Ormchild was saying that like put a GIF, I believe, in the Discord of all the everyone just showing up with their brand new Dawn Trail glam and just like coming out like crazy right now, the Beyonce song. I will never get to do a dungeon with you. Fine Size, how about this? Because I actually don't think that you have done one with me. Oh, we're upside down. Next dungeon, I'll get you. If you're here, I'll get you. Oh, this is cool aesthetic. Oh, I don't... Is this a level 62 ability? It is. That's Sonic Thrust. Oh, this is cool. This is such a nice, like aesthetic and everything. I'm liking this. And it doesn't sound, like, intensive. You know, like, I like how the music doesn't necessarily outweigh, like, of course we're doing this to get Minfilia, but, like, it's not overwhelming, you know? Just a fun romp, yeah. I mean, there is weight to it. Let me just say. There is weight to it, but it's not like overwhelming, you know. You gotta rush, you gotta do this, you gotta do, like, I said doo-doo. But there's no pressure, really. There's no crazy pressure. It's like we're saving a friend. We're just doing the best that we can. I like this. Oh, hey, big guy. I don't know, gravity's kind of weird. The tower's upside down. I'm not worried about it right now. There we go. Now things are out of my way. That was bothering me over here. Those two weren't working. Oh, the first boss. Oh, took a fist to the face. That is a really nice hat. Like, that's a super nice hat. Oh dear. Oh dear, I'm a frog. I'm a frog for a very long time. I'm not gonna lie. This is for the hops. This is not good. Ah! I'm hopping mad. You know what? That's kind of better than the ring that I have. That's unironically kind of better than the one. So you're hopping mad. It's better than being hospitalized to a terrible peekaboo accident. They put me in the ICU. Although I do like frog jokes. Up all the AoEs. Cease. They quit your ribbiting. Quite riveting. Ah, rip. That's a good one. I lost that when I was knitting into that one. I'm glad that I could be a service. That you guys have these jokes that you can take with you and ruin someone else's day. It's great. It's family fun. That's what we do here. It's family fun. Why is he yelling? Oh, okay. Just some doors. Nice. Fun is aggressive. I immediately erased them from my mind. Why though? I work so hard on these jokes and making sure that I have a time and a place to put them in. Thank you very much. There is work here. So where the hell am I? I have no idea. There's doors, there's clocks. It sounds like something from like Doctor Who. Oh, okay. Croaking intensifies. But the music in the background, though, does a really good job of not necessarily hammering, like, intensity. It's almost kind of like, I don't want to say somber, but it's kind of like, yeah, it's not as bad as you would think. It's almost like a dance. I can't remember what they're called, but not clarinets. What are they? The little maraca? No, they're not maracas. What are it's used, I believe, in Hispanic dances or no, the little clickers, like brr, brr, what are they called? Come on, someone knows. Castanets. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Ziggy, what the hell are you doing? I don't know what this boss fight is, but I'm very concerned. Ziggy from Copperbell? I believe so, actually. Just gotta eat it. Hey, and I leveled up. Look at me go. Greed. Greed. Ooh. Ooh, that's a nice hat. That's a nice wizard hat, if I do say so myself. I don't know why my voice went like, oh. What are you? Oh, that's an even fancier hat. This whole dungeon is nothing but hats. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we're just looking at a naked man at this rate. Let's see, yeah, that ring did come up. Nice, there we go. Loot lust. Anti-badassery. Thank you guys for waiting, I appreciate it. Oh, hey, look, we're upside down. Pop all the AoEs. You keep it on top of the hats. Well, I mean, that's what the hat said to the scarf. You hang around. I'll go on ahead. Bam. Going down the up staircase. Oh, that's a cool looking mob. There's footprints on the ceiling this again. It wasn't me this time, I promise. I like how you guys, there's so many things happening in this instance alone, and you guys are like, oh boy, I hope Cap doesn't make a dad joke. Can't stop, won't stop. Is this the floor or the ceiling? Perspective, I suppose. Yeah, we'll say perspective. Oh, is he already down the hall? He's already down the hall. Oh, jeez. This whole lever is like is a floor if you're cursed enough. Again, the music just adds this like level of whimsy and kind of like almost stress to it, you know? Hey, oh, we rode through the hurricane and barrel. We got power back out this afternoon. Nice. That's right. I did. There is a huge hurricane. Isn't it off of the Gulf Coast? Isn't it off by what's it? Texas. Ow. I think I got clipped by that. I did. I was bad. I'll probably hit Houston like always. It's crazy how bad the storm, and I've talked about this on the stream, but it's crazy how bad storms have gotten over the past, like, I don't know, like, I would even say the past, like, 10 years, man. Storms have been, like, pretty intense, pretty horrendous. Oh, hell no. No, 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 the fuck we do. I hate this fucking dungeon. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate dolls. No, I don't like it. What the fuck? They shoot lasers? Who designed this map? Why are these the custodians? Oh, that is fucking terrifying. What the fuck? Excuse the language, guys. I'm sorry. Like, but this is needed. Let's do it, folks. Whole ass mood is ruined. Great. I didn't want to sleep tonight. I don't like this tower anymore. Hey, Dad, you got your Hey, Bar, that's great. I got it became a doll. I didn't like anything about that dungeon. What's going on, Galactic? Still recovering.
Feel. Think.
Hydaelyn got a voice actor upgrade. Tower's pretty anti, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's about time.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
That you can get the minions and they dance together, Seneca.
We are the word of the mother. We.
Is that
who
Minfilia?
was called Minfilia.
Huh.
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word.
So Minfilia didn't necessarily, like, get transferred. She became one with Mother Crystal.
Hydaelyn guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow.
She got a promotion.
And delivered under the ethereal sea. There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we had lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering.
Yeah, uber possessed. to her word. Interesting way to essentially dead.
We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world.
Yeah, she's kind of like an angel. I can see that.
Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think.
I should have put my visor up. Because Cap Dad looks clearly unimpressed. On YouTube, specifically one of Haunted Dolls. Ash, you know what? Maybe.
Of the ethereal sea, light and dark.
Put a pin in that, but yes, maybe. I'd be there.
As one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound. In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard.
All right, so Zodiark, which I'm just gonna venture a guess, the evil shadow guys, the Askans. We saw that one cutscene of them all standing around, then idle, and they talked about their god. I'm guessing if we are light to banish dark, I'm guessing Zodiark is the dark god, and we're kind of like in opposition. Hydaelyn said, you can't be here, you gotta go. So she banished him to a moon? A moon bound?
Zodiark longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection.
Who can say, there's a bunch of smiles, I know I'm right.
Outcease.
His servants labor without cease for his resurrection. Okay, so he's definitely...
They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source.
Maybe you're wrong, I don't know. Every time you guys say that, it's like, I always feel like you guys are like, maybe you're wrong, I don't know. Like, that's what I feel like when you guys say that. You do understand that that's like, I have 3 daughters who try to pull fast ones over me all the time. But did you get into the M&Ms? And like, no, I would never do that.
Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining. 7 times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger.
7th umbral era.
7 times.
7th umbral era. 7th umbral era. Okay.
The Asians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final.
There's chocolate all over your face. 7 is also half of 14. Well, yeah. 10 minus 3 is also 7. Don't Ash, don't math me right now. Askians cannot be suffered to continue. I like this. This is more of an aggressive tone. I'm on board for it. Oh, she having a caffeine headache? Yeah, the kids.
Crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea.
Okay, well, she's having a caffeine headache, but that's also because she's a direct link representation of Hydaelyn in physical form.
Blessed children, go forth and seek.
Okay, the big crystal didn't shatter, just our friend exploded before our face. Less traumatic, I guess. Could have transported us like a half a second earlier so we didn't watch our friend just rightfully explode in our face.
You've had another vision, haven't you?
And one with the caffeine and turtle eyes. Red Mage IRL, welcome back, buddy. Nod.
Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
Another nod. 2 nods. Double nod. Mama Crystal needs a pick-me-up. Yeah, Mama Crystal, well, again, she's failed 7 times, and each time, the Askians have gotten stronger. And that's the problem.
Still in one piece, are we?
Ah, Matoya, I never tire of you. I'm gonna spill all my
Well,
drinks.
Did you learn anything?
Fill that bad boy up. Basically took to power herself, consuming her just to keep her going. Poor Minfilia is sacrificing herself for a god.
The word of the mother. I'm not sure I understand.
You know, King, that's actually an interesting way to look at it. However, I don't think that Minfilia would have objected. Right? Because she always wore her echo kind of with like a bit of pride. And if she knows overall that this is going to be for the greater good, like, I could see her now. Again, I don't know if like she didn't really have a choice. That's one thing, but I could see Minfilia go to do it willingly. Yeah, like she would have done it just regardless. Object either their gods. Yeah.
Nor am I. Krile?
Oh, Thancred.
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone?
That's
But
true.
that cannot be. Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Hell yeah, Matoya. God, Alfie, stop bitching and moaning. Also, I just realized that her staff is like an upside down hand going like this. Anyway, Matoya's right. Loves her messengers very much. Still kind of hijacked Minfilia. It's kind of like a weird middle ground because Minfilia would have gladly did it. Gladly did it. Right? Like, she would have gladly given her life, and she has, to Hydaelyn to fuel the light for Dawn's tomorrow. Like, she was very much Louis Suarez, like, protege, next step, we'll say. And she's willing to do that, so I don't really see where the issue is. Alfie, I understand.
Must you be so ungentle?
No, he needs to hear it.
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation.
Flutz Bucket. Anyone have time to talk about and discuss their Chocobo's extended warranty? Alfie is a kid. See, the problem is that Alfie is a kid inside a very adult situation. Partially because he's just been kind of thrown together by his grandfather's legacy. True. However, he is also here by choice. And if he is here by choice in some degree, in some manner, there has to be some levels of, we'll say, sacrifice of his childhood. If you're going to be a kid and you're going to meddle in adult affairs, you have to be prepared for adult level reactions and consequences. Welcome in, I'm going to say Lacan? Lacan? Yeah, let's go with that. I'm not saying that there isn't a degree of tact and when the situation calls for it. However, this is not when the situation calls for it. Just going to say that there. And that's the wrong scene. Anyway. Pint size, yes. Ash, you have a good night. We'll talk about that doing that scare stream. Dolls. So, pint size. At any point throughout most of this journey, I feel that Alfie has had the opportunity to say, this is not what I want to do. Yes, he is a bit brash and he fancies himself as a politician, but I do feel that that at any given moment, people have a choice to stop what they are doing, right? Am I wrong on that? When the bloody banquet happened and the Crystal Braves kind of went to shit, Alfie technically could have just stopped. How dare he be upset a friend died? True. And I'm not saying that. He can choose to leave, true, but Grandpappy. I'm not saying that he can't be upset that a friend died. However, there's also greater things at hand. And she's not technically dead, so let me put it this way. I can see your point. I can see your point, is that because we had Y'shtola, we had Thancred, and they came back, and we were able to rescue them, albeit slightly different ways. And now we get to Minfilia, and with the rise of, Tataru saying, oh, hey, we're going to get everyone back together. And then we find out that Minfilia has had to sacrifice herself to Hydaelyn. It's kind of one of those things where you have to understand what she did. It can hurt, however, you can also understand why she did it, I guess is the best way to put it. That is how much Hydaelyn is guilty of Minfilia's death, even if Minfilia did it willingly. Should her god have even demanded it of her? That is true, because Hydaelyn also told Minfilia to run back to where Y'shtola was so she could get swept up in the Aetheric flow. He was never an adult before, so he's doing what he thinks he should do, but not really understanding he is...
Whenever the realm is threatened by primal, Ascian,
respect her
Guardian, or any
choice.
other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
Hasn't learned the hero's lesson. Always know that what was being asked. Choice and consent get a bit sticky when gods are involved. That is true. I mean, she followed Hydaelyn for all this time, and then Hydaelyn also called in the question and said, hey, you should go right back to Y'shtola and Thancred and get swept up into the live stream. Hydaelyn probably knew damn well that that was probably going to be the end of Minfilia, and with Minfilia having the strongest connection that Krile has ever seen with the Echo, with Hydaelyn, with Mother Crystal, it isn't far-fetched to say that Hydaelyn knew damn well that that was going to be the end of Minfilia in our physical plane. Right? Like, exactly, true. It's causing you two more, well, there's a lot of, well, she did consume her, yeah. There's a lot of, I think this is more so looking at Alfie's reaction and Matoya, and I think I side more with Matoya because I'm a parent, and mainly because I'm a father, let me put it this way, is that I have to look at things with a dose of realism, that if you are going to play in adult games, whether you have chosen to be there or not, if you are here interacting in an adult, we'll say realm, spectrum, worldwide, Eorzea, Ishgard changing activities, there is going to be a certain time and place for these types of grieving. And I'm not saying that he shouldn't grieve. I'm just saying perhaps now. And that's why I jumped with Matoya when she said, you know, like, snap out of it, Alfie. We gotta go. Right? Being able to be a real one. I side with Matoya. He needs to hear what she says. Right. And I think that's what's interesting. And look at this. The question will be asked again. What prices be? And again, this is what's interesting about Final Fantasy, is that you get to look into the in-depth background of these characters. Like, I'm looking into Alfie right now, and he's made a lot of progress from the kind of like pompous kid that he was, after being like served the biggest slice of humble cake, and now he's kind of like on this upswing. Everything hasn't always been, you know, sunshine and rainbows for him. And now it's like, now he's in this adult setting, and now he's lost a friend, like gone as far as he's concerned. So I can see it. Skill he needs, giving the life he is pursuing. It's hard, but it's not. Is better than Braum. I actually can't pick on Braum or Sam Riegel anymore. Poor Sam Riegel was fighting some demons recently. I don't know if any of you guys know that.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths.
I'm glad he's doing better, but it's
To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
She just went ahead and just dropped exactly kind of the sentiment. It's like exactly what I was in a different, probably a more precise tone. But it's basically what I said. If you're going to be doing this, you have to understand there are certain aspects that are infallible. You're gonna understand it.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly.
I knew where it was leading. Yeah, there you go.
Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
Shola looking just like Matoya. Oh, Krile with the curtsy. Total War dark on us.
Thancred, wait! No, this is all wrong.
Still hate to see it. I mean, I don't take any, pleasure in me being right about Alfie and what Matoya said, but still not cool. Like, into hell, knowing they might die or they may survive and bury their friends. Yeah. Let's show some compassion. I never forgive Lolorito. His actions had far-reaching consequences. Much more than I think anyone would ever understand. Like, to him, despite it being, like, what he saw as, like, a balance of power, because we knew damn well Teleji Adeleji was going to kill the Sultana. And that was his action, and he was going to take over, and there was, him potentially being able to... Let me turn that down a little bit. With him being able to find that Allagan weapon that was sitting under the battlefield of Cardno, we knew that he was going to be able to do that if he was able to sweep power and remove the Sultana and essentially usurp everything. So there needed to be Lolorito's reaction or some reaction like that to a degree, but to see how far it is stretched to the death of Minfilia, he did it all for money and power. Yeah. He could have said something. Oh, was there a show outside the cave? I'm sorry, Crimson.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation.
I came here immediately.
Good, good. You of all people should be present. When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault, I feared the worst. Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope. Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us by. Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples.
Interesting. There's a smile. The stash went up.
You and yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend.
Even he tried to make up for it later, but it never felt right with him anymore. And that's why he's such a good, well-written character. And it's like, he stopped our girl from being killed, but then he caused ripples and death all the way across. I mean, it's tough. We're outside the church now. All right, I'll be there. I'll be right out there.
But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance.
Okay, so I basically got to be there to be a
I
bodyguard.
have no wish to invite the worm's ire. But if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change.
The way I see it, and I gotta read it like this, perverted. The way I see it, Lolorito better hope he doesn't end up seeing me in a dark alley with no one else around for miles. Bet. That's how I read that in my head. Oh. Dude, you gotta lay off the coke.
'Tis nothing. 'Tis nothing. Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions.
Oh, cut him off. It's alright.
It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing,
He did just get
limited
stabbed.
the influence of the zealots. The people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead.
Nah, I was hoping by a kitchen knife. I know. I was hoping that his armor was better.
I knew you would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Dravanian territory in Falcon's Nest. Lucia is there seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. 'Twould not do for the guest of honor to arrive late after all.
Lolorito knows that he's not that stupid. No, he's not stupid, and that's what makes him even more dangerous, is that he's intelligent. He thinks of these. He thinks of the different outgoings and the many different things that the way that his actions can go.
One more thing.
Nod, by the way.
A drink! We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
Well, it's about time someone offered a drink for me. The last time I was invited to a drink, the Sultana almost died. Did I just agree with a date with him? With Baymeric? Let's see where the night goes. You know what? Game's open indoors for everyone. Let me put it that way. I could do a lot more. Ryan immediately was like, listen, you could do a lot worse. Or Bicon, good God. Mrs. Caffeinated would have a lot to say about that. Good, sir. All right, where are you guys? You guys said that you're all right out here. What are you guys doing? What are we looking at? Oh, it's the fucking doll. I don't like that doll. Blue, put it away. Oh, they're all dancing. Oh, that's even creepier. I don't know why, but I feel like I have to stay away. It's like a jump scare. The little thing was like right at my foot. Yeah. Can I shoo you guys away? Can wait, hold on. I think I can. Hold on. Let's do this. Want to get ready? Go away. Go away. You guys are freaking me out. Okay. Anyway, back to what we're doing. Next claim is those dolls. No. Hell no. Oh, I'm missing some of my gear. There we go. All right. I don't even know where the hell I have to go. I have to go to Lucia. Done with that. Fire. We need fire. Those dolls are scary. I don't. Stop standing near me. I don't like those dolls. Join them, Gaff. No, I don't want to join the dolls. I think you can. The one interaction I want to see is with Grandpa, Livier doll, and Bahamut. You pull them out, they start trying to fight each other. I'm told it's adorable. You have dad jokes, we have dolls. All affairs in love and war. Everything's not sunshine and rainbows. I've been saying that one a lot today. Sunshine and rainbows. Did you hear about the rainbow that went to prison? It was a light sentence. Wow, spider filter. Yes, Patrick, that's it exactly. We need to get the spider filter and like apply it to the dolls here. They got covered by the censor bar. That joke needs a bit more color. Yeah. Certainly it'll give it a lot of time to reflect. Humor is a spectrum. Nod. Zidane and Garnet intact. Artoir and Amamulin. Artoir, I convicted, or I accused of being up to something. And then everyone demanded that I apologize to him immediately. Oh, Redwald, I remember you. Master Dad. All the minions have special interactions. That's also another thing that I think is cool. Like I like the pet system in in WoW, but then also the mini versions in Guild Wars 2 I thought were pretty cool, and especially because you could just buy most of them. Like there's some that you could only get in specific places, but you could buy most of them, a good chunk of them. Any Orianjay. Tax fraud, I hope you feel better. Please feel better. I saw that you weren't feeling well today. Why don't kittens like online shopping? They prefer catalogs. What do you call a pile of cats? A meowton. Silence. Good. That's what I like to hear. There's the music. I like my lazy koala minion that sits on my shoulder. Fight minions in the gold saucer. That's pretty cool, actually. Artois. The older Edmond. I'm not feline very good. Cats will migrate to our homestead. I did not see that. I remember seeing someone talk about it being a bit messed up how Edmund goes up to Aramik, all like, you must be careful, I couldn't bear to lose another son, right in front of Artie, and who's his actual biological son. Which, that I think is partly the reason why that I thought that he had something to help orchestrate the true brothers of the faith take over the Holy See or the vault of the last stream of 3.1. That's why I was suspecting him of having some play into it. I was like, there's no way that he didn't not do anything. So it's like, Nanamo minion is the best minion. Nashu peaks. Nah, fantasy, said the game. Nod. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us were a lord of House Forton present. Forton. All right, so now we got to go and entertain Emmanuel. Vermilion. All right, so some of the people are like, I'm still gonna attack a dragon if I see it on sight. Yeah, we're doing babysitting. Welcome to the babysitting stream. Horneroids. Oh, the little brother. Oh, he's honorable. Look at him. No older than Alfie. All right, so now we gotta go and attack some wolves out here. Basically to make it look like we're doing something. Dad flees Vermilion tournament and dolls attack. Nope. I'm being as cool as mate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Echo. Bold of you to assume that I'm cool. What I will say, the coolest thing that you can do, and something I tell my kids, is just to, legitimately, it's gonna sound cheesy, just be your damn self. If you guys were to run into me on the street, this is exactly who you'd run into. Same damn person I'm talking to. So if you think I'm cool, awesome. If you don't, I appreciate you watching. I mean, just be yourself, man. That's what I will always say. Told my daughter that, and she was like, man, because she wanted to be, she was like, I wanted to be as cool as Taylor Swift. And I was like, yeah, but Taylor Swift can never be you. She lost it. She was like, what? Occasionally you get a chance to do like a really cool dad saying or a dad line, and it's like, legitimately, that's what like fuels me. And it's like, I'll say it, and then in my, I don't really even talk about it, but in my head I'm like, yeah, I'm so killing it at this dad thing. This national treasure Ishgard must be chill. I'm weird. Listen, Echo, let me put it this way. Every one of us is weird. Everyone's weird in their own strange little way. All right? I have a very weird obsession with coffee. Okay? And when I say coffee, I don't mean just like, okay, like, you know, he makes a big deal about grinding and brewing his coffee. No, I do that, but it has to be from specific brands, and it has to be flavors that I like, and it has to be made at the correct times of the day. I'm a bit weird when it comes to my coffee, but everyone's weird in their own way. Everyone is. There's not a single person who's like, normal, it doesn't exist anymore. even when they're dorks? Absolutely. Oh yeah, Nicola, look. I mean, like, look at the tiny details, even down to the chain, like, neck coaster thing right here. Like, it looks really good. The spikes on the armor always looks cool, too. Crimson. Let's see. Oh, that's a big one. Gorge it, thank you. I have a kitchen scale to weigh my see, that's like everyone has their own little things, and that's okay. What is normal? There's no normal these days. You literally eat our souls for every pun. It's delicious. Manual of the hospitals give out the newborns on how to raise children, right? Many parents just put it in the drawer and forget about it. And real quick, Red Mage, I do want to talk about that because that's actually a hell of a good point. It's funny because I've always stressed, and I've said this to every person that I've ever met who's had kids, like close friends, relatives, and all that, is like, you're going to have a ton of people telling you how to raise your kid. Your kid is only going to be able to be raised by you because that's your kid. Like, it sounds weird, it really does, but every kid is going to be their own slice of crazy based off of you. My oldest daughter acts so much like I did when I was her age, that it's actually a little bit infuriating, because I see it now because I was such a different kid that I'm like, Like the other day, it was scorching out, right? And the day before we were out busy and we were running all over the place. So I was like, you know what? Just chill, just relax, just have a good evening, you know, play your tablet. And then she's sitting there and I'm like, don't you want to get up and do stuff? Like, don't you? And I'm like, oh my God, my dad used to tell me that. My dad used to be on me about like, oh, all you're doing is laying around. Get up and do something. And I'm like saying the same words and I'm like, oh shit. But normal is a setting. And your mom is laughing because the curse took. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things. Tech, Echo, if you can make dad jokes on the spot and they are properly executed, guarantee you, someone will laugh. It'll lighten up the situation. That's something that I really love. I love being able to tell a joke or lighten a situation with a couple of jokes, maybe an engaging story or something like that. It puts people at ease, and once people are at ease, they're willing to talk. The situation's less tense, you know? Look at me. Look at me. I am dad now. Also, Galactic's here. Check out the wings Galactic got. All the luck right there. It's 5 a.m. I'm going off to bed. Brutal. I appreciate you hanging out. Galactic was very proud of his wings. There you go. I'm gonna go this way. A fish. Call it fish. I gotta hide these because I've like demolished half this bag. Alright, so Thancred was looking for us. Need to get farming for those. Apparently he got them on like the first kill. Love this music, man. Marie, good morning. Hope you were doing well. Hope your coffee's good. Okay, so he's got hopeful heretics with him. And now we gotta go back. Okay. I plan to run learning parties of the extremes in Caff's Discord, so you're welcome to join when I get those running at that. I'm gonna have to get some of the extremes done for, like, I do want to do King Thordan extreme. That one looks good. I still listen to the music, man. That soundtrack is great. That soundtrack is so good. It's time to watch the Heavensward trailer again. My fiance that I do MSQ with has been deathly sick since DT's release, so I'm just putzing around the first 2 expansion zones. Gotcha. I want you to do that extreme. I was going to make you do that that one, Caff. Yeah, extreme. All right, we'll do extreme. I want to do Thordan extreme. I just said that. Galactic, please. I'm also not trying to do too much without being here on stream, especially basically because I don't want to move the MSQ and I don't want to do anything that is like crazy cool that we could do here, not do it on stream and do it somewhere else. You know, like I don't want to do anything that that like you guys would be remiss if you missed, I guess is the best way to put it. For those we have lost. Oh, I didn't even see it. I was paying attention to chat. Phoenix is over there spinning around with her little...
Welcome, welcome. Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment.
The first time Caffeinated Dad actually got to sit down and get a meal. Nod. Finding time to play while still working and dealing with the repairs has been very hard. Lunatic, I'm sorry to hear. Oh, I took the helmet off.
Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some color back in them cheeks.
I want to say that's coffee. I want to say that's coffee, right? I'm saying that's coffee. Oh, damn. That thing was steaming. There was no hesitation.
Afraid food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all.
There was no hesitation. It was just straight. Done. Damn, Calf.
Oh, so many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time. After all them years of fighting.
So, I have to say this. I don't know what's going to happen, but I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling because there's been moments like this where I'm like, everything is good. Looks like we're about to reach, you know, some type of good regard.
When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come.
I got a bad feeling.
I had to be here to do my
Needs a bit more primal in it. Thank you, Yoshi P. Yoshi P put me in the game.
My husband, he died fighting the dragons, you see. And here we are, about to break bread with them.
It's just the cold. It's fine. No.
You were right, my lord. You look tired. Reckon you could do with a good long rest?
The hell was in the drink?
After all you've done, I'd say you've earned it.
Fucking called it! She drugged us. Crystal Mommy! Oh man, they got that really well done.
Sleep now. Sleep.
It was.
Sleep and leave us to our affairs.
Had one drink, it's like, it was decaf. Damn it. I knew this was gonna happen. I legitimately said it. I was like, I don't like the peace. I don't like everyone.
This was never your fight.
Someone's gonna ruin the peace talks.
My son. They told me he walks in Helone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit.
I don't know why I keep trying. Every time you guys like lead me to something, you're like, ha ha ha, don't worry, everything's fine.
Me the same.
I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse.
Get a complex from
Yet
this
that
happening.
is what they would have us do. Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future. But he was my future. My flesh and blood. My heart.
That line hits a little bit harder because I have kids.
Is this it? Are we the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them.
They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I! I see the worm that killed my brother in my dreams every night, and I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin.
All this nonsense about Kings of Eld, as if I care what they did or didn't do, makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks? It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emmerich and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
But what can we do? They believe, and naught we can say will ever change their minds.
Hatred, war, vengeance, and violence. But again, keep it in the perspective of dragons, because he was just like, they haven't brokered peace in 1,000 years. But 1,000 years to them is like a day. They haven't brokered peace in a day since the war has started. So to them, it is very much like it's still a fresh war. So yeah, it's going to be hard for them to reach out and extend the, you know, the quote unquote olive branch. It's no passage of time whatsoever. So
whether we like it or not, man and dragon will come together at Vulcan's Nest, and all will be forgiven.
And all their losses and griefs too. Think about 1,000 years of Elezens dying, and then 1,000 years of dragons dying. To them is one day. Imagine everyone in like, we won't say everyone in every dragon, every friend, I should say. Imagine like 80% of all the immediate people that you know are gone in one day. Put that in perspective of the dragon, and it's kind of like, I can see why they're pissed. I'm not saying I'm rooting for it. I'm not saying the war is right, but
no. I will not let that happen. They will remember the true face of the enemy. I will show it to them. And we will rise up against them once more.
She's gonna do something to cause Vidofnir to attack. Her and this group, they're gonna do something that's gonna cause the dragon to attack.
Hey! This...
No, oh, sorry, Thancred. Oh, dude, I gotta stop drinking decaf in the afternoon.
Do you have your wits about you? Good. Come with me. We have a crisis on our hands.
They prefer a brief satisfaction of spite to make sure there won't be tragedies like them again. Right. Methinks these particular NPCs don't know that the majority of small dragons doing the killing are just Ishgardians that have been just transformed. Yeah. Like, there's so much that they don't know. Nod. There's always someone who takes it too far. Where's my helmet? Why are those people on the ground? Were they killed?
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Dravarnians. The peace they promise is but a prelude to slaughter. Remember, your husbands and wives never returned from war. Your children torn apart by fang and claw. All your loved ones shown no mercy. Does not your heart cry out for vengeance? Your blood boil at the injustice? Remember the face of your enemy, brothers and sisters. Remember it, and strike back!
I don't think this is landing.
You there! Don't just stand around gawping! Do something, man! Stop her!
Yes, my lord.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn, he went straight for... I thought he was gonna run up there and just... Oh, that wasn't... Oh,
See?
that's not gonna be good.
See here the true nature
no.
of the Highborn. With lies and deception, they lead us to our doom. And dare we raise our voices in dissent? Death is our reward.
Should have just said, hey, go up there and stop her. Go up there and pull her back. And instead you got like the Wish version of Katniss Everdeen who shoots for the... You shoot for the shoulder? Come on. Oh, this is going to be terrible.
This is the choice they have given us, brothers and sisters. Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear. I spit on your choices, nobleman. You will take no more from me. No more. No more.
The like to dislike ratio on that order is awful. I was like, why? In my honest opinion, it wasn't entirely M's fault on this one, but what part of stop her translated to pull out my gap, my brother? So anyway, I just started blasting. It's the same vibe. Oh. Where did the second one come from? Oh, second one came from the same night?
What have you done? I only did as you ordered, my lord.
Oh, that's shitty. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I gave no such order. I did not. I never meant for anyone to...
Dude panic, but like the order was to stop, not kill. Is her body still up there? Oh no, they can't. How the hell did she get up here anyway? Like she was standing right up here yelling and hollering. And by the way, this is not that far of a distance, right? Like from there to here at an upward angle, like to get it at an upward angle, you're at an advantage. Like that's... She was a dragoon. She was a hidden dragoon. That's what it is. Great, now we have to go. Phoenix, put the damn thing away. No, get away. 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 Look. Can I zoom in? There we go. Look, I can't see anything at all. He was not prepared for a situation like that. No, of course not. Was commonly referred as a little oopsie. That wasn't a little oopsie. If he says stop her, and it's like, and again, a kid in an adult situation. Phoenix just slowly rises out of the bag. That was pretty good, Phoenix. that was very good. I'll give you that. I gotta get out of first person. There we go. That was a big oopsie. It's a total PR disaster. Jossaloo. Alright, so situation's shitty. Situation is very, very shitty. Not good. Social corrected, deducted. Minus 1,000 aura. To be fair, stop them is a completely different order when issued to a footman and a bowman. True. Inexperienced commander reaction. Like, again, it just takes a slight word change, slight word play to say, you know, instead of stop him, or stop her, it's, hey, go up there and remove her. Go up there and remove her. Is different. Different. From peace to civil war. Stop calling me old girl. Man, I'm only 30. Consequences. Finish her. Wait, hold on. Do I have that one anymore?
Fatality.
Oh, that would have been good. Oh, I didn't think about it. I always forget that I have the stream deck sitting right here. And slowly rise and wave. I came back with my roulettes at the right time. Yeah, people are pissed. They're disillusioned. They don't want to deal with any of the dragons or coming together. No. Yeah, he's not doing okay. Go on without me. I was not asking. You will answer for your actions in person. Is that clear? Yes! Add this to the folder of why Frey was right. Pint size, that was well done. Good waiting. Well done. Alright, so now the little brother's gone. Oh, he's over here. He's not looking like he's doing too well.
No. What
Oh, he's actually dying. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Is that you, my lord? You seem rather flustered.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave.
and I implored them to stay. It would seem they took issue with my request.
Oh, gods forgive me. If I had only been more careful with my words.
Good learning moment.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart.
Now, I'm not going to cue the fatality. This is one that I...
Poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
Having to suffer that. Not just his words, if the lackey used a single brain cell.
Onua?
Calm yourself. The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Kyrujin without delay.
Okay, I was about to be really upset.
Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing! And still it falls to pieces!
Is published as is published at his young age. He wrote a book on all the about their trips to the Sea of the Clouds.
Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
Be a better leader. Oh. I don't know if I was coming in for an embrace or a talking.
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
It looks like someone might fall down some stairs.
You know nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed. Learn to live with it. I have.
Oh. Oh. That was a good-ass dad moment. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions, as he plummeted to the ground, missing several teeth. And then it's the Warrior of Light and just a bunch of bodies. I want to talk to these guys. I'll take him to the Chargans. On Roy. Okay. That was actually pretty cool. Let's revisit the learning with the live with it later. Phoenix, thank you for changing your outfit. Oh, I think that's the one I have, isn't it? Yep, I have the same one and I bought it with Poetics. Damn it. This is why I love Thancred. Thancred's go listen to his MCR albums. Galactic, I still like that hat, buddy. Oh well, excuse to learn a new class. Yeah. I was gonna I try to save the weapons as best I can. I want to have the one for the Dark Knight because I think I'm like my Dark Knight's level 52, 53, something like that. What's it? I think I'm using like a level 40 weapon. Like it's not even really close. Oh, Count Edmund. Nope. I already talked to you. Talk to this way. Well, your boy accidentally ordered a soldier to shoot a protester, an unarmed protester. Well then. He didn't order shiitake mushrooms. He didn't order the kill, but it was left for interpretation. He wasn't concise with his words. Heavensward theme always gets me. The piano is cheating. Okay. Joint military operation. Meant to arrest her. That's what he meant, but as the greatest knight and the worst sons. Never really liked hats in this game. Yeah, Galactic's got this cool, like, Indiana Jones hat. It's really, really good. Better trot out the bread and circuses. There's a reason that they built the Colosseum. Maybe. How many quests do I have left? Because it's almost midnight here. How many quests do I have left? Like in 3.2. Let me put it that way. How many quests do I have left in 3.2? The big solo duty. Four. Oh, look, here's the Frey answer. Look, here's the Frey answer. It is getting to be a bit too much, isn't it? We'll go with the Frey answer. Let's be human. we'll see how fast these quests go, and I'll make the judgment here in about 15, but... A giant melee, bred in circuses to distract the people from what's actually happening. Oh, where have we heard that one before? The Frey reply. The quests are quick. Duty is a blast. Yeah, so here's Galactic's hat. It's a nice hat. Yeah, it's a very nice hat. Shudunk. Need a whip. Thunk. All right, so now we gotta go find Hydaelyn, because he's a sad panda right now. To be fair, he did cause some shenanigans. You know, I haven't been to Ishgard since drawn. How does it look with the graphics update? I didn't. I know it didn't specifically get any updates yet. I mean, things look crisper. Specifically, the lighting. It feels more like. We'll say, like, I don't want to say real, because I feel like that's just kind of like taking it out of context, but like, again, the Dawn Trail lighting that came through is fantastic, in my opinion, and it really does liven up a lot of this area that I thought was kind of dark. More fitting, natural. Yeah, more. I think those are better ways to put it. It looks good. It looks really, really good. Incompetent, but well-meaning. Yeah. He's kind of at that point where, again, he's like almost like an Alfie situation where, like, a significantly less confident Alfie. Let me put it that way. That's probably not going to work out for you, buddy. Just saying, just calling it out, just saying what needs to be said. I think SE Square Enix has spent a lot of time rebuilding the entire game with the new graphics. M's realizing his stupidity almost cost him the life of his best friend. True. And specifically that perhaps being afraid to make a decision or having too much fear to make a decision is actually like making a decision yourself. Like, you have to be able to commit to something and then you have to be able to follow through. And I think and again, he said that he lets braver men than I make the decision, but it's like he had an opportunity to make a decision and he made a mistake because it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. He doesn't put himself into situations where he makes choices or he has to make important choices because he's afraid of what will happen if he makes the wrong choice. Kids are going to be like, why are the animal crackers gone? I'm like, because they're delicious.
Lord Commander, if I may, I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion. He did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution.
Left him unprepared to make the bigger decisions, and that's true, and I think that's what he highlights. He never expected to lead, but lead he must. Even being a second son, there's still a role. He is still going to have to be a leader, especially being of one of the larger houses in Ishgard.
But I have faith in the people, Lord Hydaelyn. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. Though we invite reprisals, the risk is worth the reward.
Juice is worth the squeeze.
I want to believe. I do. Lord Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends. I, Hydaelyn de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
Okay, good for you. Did you quote the girl next door?
You'll take charge of the Ishgardian forces.
I forgot that movie. It was also another movie. Hold on. Animal Crackers trying to kill me. There was another movie, and I can't remember exactly what it was. But they had a quote that was just like, it was something about like, I remember I watched it with my sister when I was younger, and it was like, it was something about cheer, but it was like the point of view of two guys who went to a cheer camp, and they had a line that was like that. The one guy was there was a blonde guy and a black hair guy, and I can't remember the name of it.
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not
maybe you guys
yield
would
this
know.
duty to another.
The esteemed Sir Emmerich leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Yeah, it was a comedy, and I can't remember what it was.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another
Fired
who might
up,
yet join the
pint
fray.
size, thank you.
An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more.
It was Fired Up, and the blonde guy, I don't remember his name, but he was in Not Another Teen Movie, as well as he did a large stint on, I think it was NCIS Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken. I remember the blonde guy. I can't remember where the black hair guy went.
An adventurer beholden to none, who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared
Oh,
in
I'm
our
getting
suffering,
volunteered. Oh, okay,
and
cool.
A warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend.
Oh, okay, cool.
There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side.
Aren't we supposed to get a date with coffee
I
later?
ask this in full knowledge of your obligations, and will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend, one more time?
Later. And the nod. Oh. I think I hear someone else.
Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages, a celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
Alrighty. Got everyone in here. Look, all the dogs. Kids came in. One of the littlest one is still awake. So I am probably going to have to go ahead and call it here. I will not be able to get to this. Yes, hold on. The old lady. Go, sweetie. Everyone's here because it's like they're like, it's midnight. Where are you? We need everything to be where it is. We want to sleep. You probably have to go out to the bathroom. Alrighty. So I will have to pick up this leg of the journey on probably on Friday. I don't know. We'll see where they get with the transfers. Because once the transfers are live, then we'll go ahead and start doing some of the alliance rating. Aside from that, I appreciate you guys hanging out. This was a fun stream. Are back for 3.3. Excellent. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Seriously, guys, I thank each and every one of you for hanging out in this leg of the journey. Come on, guys. I look back at stop. Yes, hopefully got some fun videos coming out later this week. I got some talking points that I want to bring up, but all in all, it was a good night. It was a good chill night. I appreciate the viewers of the channel. I appreciate the Caffeinated Cult members of the channel. All you guys helping supporting me on my way to becoming a full-time caffeinated coffee creator, content creator. I thank you for that. As always, I hope you guys have a good week. You guys get some rest. You have some strong coffee tomorrow. Stay caffeinated, folks.